Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to another Ignan podcast video. Today I will teach you how you can be productive 98% of the day. So, productivity is a great skill that many people around the world are taking advantage of, and you can too. Productivity can range from getting your work done efficiently to even thinking about the future, what you're going to do in your future. I'll now give some tips on how to be productive. Firstly, I want you to think about what is keeping you away from maximum productivity. It could be that one friend, it could be social media, or even the environment around you. So let's get started. I like having 5 pillars of productivity. Number 1, physical health. Pillar 2, purpose and drive. Pillar 3, retaining your dopamine. Pillar 4, the essential routine, and 5, the influence of your environment. So let's go ahead and start with physical health. Physical health is the most important factor into achieving maximum productivity. So sleep is the fundamental building block of your physical health, and everyone needs a different amount of sleep. So you should figure out how much sleep you need. It can be 9 hours, it can be 10 hours, maybe even less than that. And here are some tips to better your sleep. So sleep at approximately the same time every day. It could be 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Sleep in a dark room at approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit if possible. And don't eat or drink before sleeping, because this helps your body keeps your body at rest, so your body isn't working while you're trying to sleep. And avoid artificial light or blue light. So use blue light glasses or just completely avoid electronic screens. The second part of physical health is your food and diet. So limit eating foods that are ultra processed or just processed, and try to eat single ingredient foods and organic foods. So this could include meat, chicken, fish, maybe fruits, vegetables, or any of that. And these are all single ingredient foods. So some estimated effects after mastering your physical health is better sleep. You notice that you're more efficient, more energetic, and your better health overall, and your productivity increases. So let's go ahead and go to pillar 2, purpose and drive. Everyone must have a goal to be productive. You can have a goal, maybe monthly goal, maybe a yearly goal. And I want you to ask yourself, why are you even trying? Why are you trying so hard to become a better person? Remind yourself of your goal and what you want to become. You cannot solely rely on motivation, as motivation runs out. Motivation is good, and it's a good starting point, but it eventually runs out and you have to go to discipline. Remember that everyone wants what you want. Everybody wants your goals. So keep that in mind, and you need a clear goal and purpose. The second pillar is to regulate your dopamine, retain your dopamine. We have a bigger craving for dopamine, so we're basically addicted to dopamine. But what is dopamine? Dopamine is a chemical that your brain produces after doing things that are recognizable or things that you like. So this can be opening your phone or opening your social media app, maybe Instagram, Snapchat, or TikTok. So speaking on social media, your brain would rather have more dopamine in a shorter amount of time and less effort than have less dopamine in a longer amount of time using more effort. The more dopamine is maybe TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, any source of unhealthy dopamine. And your brain would usually would like that more, like unhealthy dopamine more. And healthy dopamine could be just finishing your work, finishing an assignment for your school or your business. Could be making your bed, eating healthy, finishing a workout. That gives a good healthy amount of dopamine. And your brain would want to do the easier tasks rather than the hard tasks because they give more dopamine. But even with the benefits, of doing the healthy tasks, your brain would still want more dopamine. So catch yourself and use the 3-to-1 method, which is counting down from 3 to 1 in your head. And as soon as you go to 1, you jump up and go immediately straight to work. So I want you to find your sources of unhealthy dopamine in your life. It could be sugary foods and drinks, it could be video games, it could be social media, or maybe that one friend, or even useless YouTube videos they just watch and you just waste your time. Slowly turn down the dial of how much dopamine you consume every day, how much unhealthy dopamine you consume every day. So you can maybe cut out video games one day and cut out social media the next, or maybe you could go by weeks, cut out video games 1 week, social media the next week, because I want you to get used to living with a dial of dopamine slowly turn down, so you eventually have minimum amount of dopamine consumed every day. Now for the fourth pillar, the essential routine, the crucial routine. Routines and habits, they greatly increase your productivity. So I have a block by block schedule, and I use Google Calendar for this, or you can use Notion if you want, if you feel it like it's better. So instead of getting to work immediately after you wake up, you can have the first 30 minutes of your day to yourself. You can maybe sit in some sunlight, you can maybe read a book, or just talk with a friend. Just get your brain started and get your brain rebooted after sleeping. So when you go into your work, you won't feel tired or groggy. You just go straight into work and you would want to go do that work. And remember, routines turn into habits that will be engraved into your day-to-day life. So after maybe 30 days of trying to become as productive as possible, you'll realize that you'll have a massive boost, a massive increase in productivity and the amount of work that is done. And finally, the power of your environment. You are much more productive in an environment in where you are inspired. So you could be a fancy hotel lobby, a library, your school, a coffee shop, or anywhere where you feel inspired. It can even be your own home. If you're able to change your environment into your liking, for example, if you have siblings that annoy you, or your parents are just think there's constant noise going on in your house. I have this right now, I can't focus at all. And you could maybe change your environment. Maybe you could probably move out, or you could probably go to a friend's house and work, or you could even go to the library or hotel lobby, or anywhere where you feel inspired. So avoid distractions around you so you could get into your flow state. So distractions can be your siblings, your family that keep on talking to you. It could be your phone. So keep your phone in another room on Do Not Disturb, because when your phone is right next to you, you are focusing on your phone instead of your work. So keep it in another room on Do Not Disturb, and after you finish your work, I want you to or you can tell yourself that you could go to your phone, check whatever needs to be checked. Maybe you could talk to some friends, and then you go back to work. The last point that I want to put into this video is that you are the average of the 5 people you spend your time with. So you could spend your time with people who are like-minded, who have similar goals. They do productive tasks almost every day of their life, and they're past the loser stage of their life. Or if you have 5 friends that are absolute losers who just stay in their bed, they play video games, they just snack on unhealthy foods, you will eventually turn out like your friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got the benefits that you've been expecting. And if you truly got something from this video that you didn't already know, then I want you to like the video and subscribe, because this not only helps us grow as a channel, it also helps you to put these type of videos into your feed so you can improve every day. Assalamu alaikum, and I'll see you in another Iman Audit video.